What's up, everyone? It's your boy Sega Man back with another video. I hope you guys enjoyed the Xbox Alpha podcast the other day. I want to thank everybody for subscribing to me and coming and rocking out with my brother Hebot, Tuckmaster, and ODT Reaper. I just want to thank everybody, man, and really appreciate you guys coming and rocking out with me on my podcast. Stay tuned for the Exile podcast we're going to be having tonight. And I'm going to be giving away the game called Death Doors. So you want to stay tuned and come and join us and rocking out with us in the chat, man. Come and join us on the Exile podcast. It's our anniversary. And for our anniversary, I'm going to give away a game called Death Doors that was donated by my good brother, Smitty Smith, that always been a number one candidate and rocking out with your boy Sega Man when the Alpha podcast was born. You know what I mean? So stay tuned for that, guys. But what we're going to talk about today, uh, everybody, is a very serious issue that's been going on in the gaming community, and it has to do with Twitch. Okay, and you're gonna hear it. You know what I mean? Because I have an opinion about it. Lately, I've been watching a couple of Xbox podcasts on YouTube. Okay, a couple of them that are mostly, you know, it's for everybody, but mostly, all centric just about black podcast gamers. You know what I mean? And they were touching on some very touchy things and subjects that they were talking about on their podcast that really need to be addressed in the gaming community. Me being an OG gamer, been in the game for a long time, you know what I mean? And this is very important. And I want all my subscribers and everybody to listen and understand where I'm coming from, okay? Because it's very important that we need to talk about this issue that's going on Twitch about uh, black streamers being uh, racially discriminated on their uh, uh, Twitch channels. You know, when they're streaming games. Gaming is really supposed to be about happiness, playing your games, and getting away from the real world. It is, with all the racism that's going on right now, in the world, with racist people doing heinous things to Black Americans that don't do anything that are just maybe jogging. We know what that is about. I'm not going to go into too much detail. And he ended up losing his life. He didn't do anything at all. Nobody can negate that. The guy was just jogging and he lost his life. And the racist soldiers, they're trying to get their freedom and get off for a crime that they committed. Okay, so when people are streaming their games, preferably Black African Americans, and they just want to have fun and stream their games and be themselves on their platform, and to have bots or whatever come in, call them the N word, um, put up memes. I guess they can do that on there. Just say really nasty things about people that choose to live their lifestyles in different ways. You know what I mean? They also make in front of them. You know what I mean? And it's becoming a big problem. And I'm hearing that Twitch is not really trying to do anything about it. They're not really giving or really just saying, well, we'll get back to you on this and stuff like that. This is very serious. And I'm going to tell you as I live and breathe today, on my last podcast that I had, at the end of my show, it happened to me. Okay, somebody put a meme of a watermelon and a piece of chicken on the other side of it, and they wrote the N word all the way down. Now, he got reported. Our good brother, I'm not going to mention his name. You guys don't need to know his name. I want to keep his name secret because he rocks out with us. But he reported him in my comment section for doing that. at the end of the show. You F and N, you N loser, you N this, you N this, all the way down. Now I'm going to tell you something, guys. It doesn't bother me. Okay, I know how to combat racism. Okay, I've been living on this planet Earth for 49 years. I've been through it. You know what I mean? I've been through racism. I've been through it. I have you know, experienced it. But I know how to combat racism. You know what I mean? So I just put it this way. I know how to, and I know what to do, and they don't mess with me. Okay, just put it that way. Tell you everything. They know better. Mess with Sega Man. You can go in my comment sections and write the N word and everything all you want, okay? But you will not come to my doorstep. Because if you come to my doorstep, you're going to be leaving in a different way. All right, so put it that way. When you come on my property, I have a right for you to leave, not the way you came in, but you'll be leaving in the way, you'll be leaving in a different way if you come on my property. Let's just put it that way. All right. So what I'm saying is I think it's a shame that people can go out here and do this to black gamers and streamers out here that are not bothering anybody. They're not out here spreading hate about any other culture. They're out here enjoying their gaming. And then you have bots and everything coming and bothering them. And Twitch really needs to do something. You guys, if you're Twitch streamers, people that enjoy African American content and gaming and streaming, you should support your brothers and sisters out there. Try to help in some kind of way to help combat racism in gaming and racism in, you know, streaming. You know, uh, I don't hate anybody, white, black, Latino, fat, skinny, disabled. I don't hate anybody, man. My mom didn't raise me that way, you know. So uh, I would never do that to a Caucasian person, a Chinese person, you know, a Latino. My brother, he bought. You know what I mean? I love my brother, he bought, man. I do. Me and he bought are becoming really, really close. That's my brother, man. You know, and he's not African American. He don't have to be. Ebon does not have to be my brother to be. He doesn't have to be my brother. He doesn't have to be African American to be my brother. Put it that way. All right. I know some people might feel a certain way about Hebot, you know, but I like him because he's himself. He's not going to change for anybody, and I really respect his opinions and thoughts about everything that he has to talk about. Much respect to my brother Hebot, man. You know what I mean? So that's living proof. I'm not a racist. I don't believe in racism, and we need to combat racism in gaming. Shouts out to 100. I need to get with my boy 100. I've been playing Quake, and I have to admit, he wanted me to come and do a chat. Man, I was just so into Quake, but I didn't go. But I need to get with him. I like staying close to my brothers. You know what I'm saying? In gaming, you know, because we have to stick together. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame that we have to watch the news every day and always seeing maybe a young black mother, you know, getting killed by a race soldier with their kid with them, or being arrested, or a young black male just wanting to go cut grass, and you have a white supremacist or you know, somebody that doesn't like black people in their house, in the comfort of their own home, and calling the cops on them, saying that there's a suspicious black man in the area, and the guy or kid can end up losing his life or possibly going to jail because he's trying to make some money. He's not out there robbing and stealing. He's out there with his lawnmower trying to make some money, and he can't even do that because you have race soldiers and the dominant society out here dictating what they think about that person. And it can happen to a Latino person. It has happened to Latinos. It has happened to, you know, Puerto Ricans, Spanish, whatever have you. It has happened to them. Sometimes it happens to Japanese and Asians, but for the most part, it happens more to black and brown in black and brown communities. And for it to come to gaming is a shame, for that to happen. And some people say, yes, it's been happening for a long time. Yes, it's happened to me on YouTube where people will come in and try to call me the N word and try to get under my skin, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? I either report them, block them, and mute them. And keep it moving. But this is becoming very serious out there on Twitch, and there has to be something that we can do to get their asses moving to stop this racism in streaming. That's all I have to say today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed my video and take some thought into this. Okay, I rock out with everybody in gaming. My brother ODT Reaper is a white man. I like ODT Reaper and I rock out with him. Like I said, I don't hate anybody. Graphic God, all the cool white brothers out there that rock out with us, man. I have no problem with them at all. I have a problem with racism in gaming and streaming. And we honestly need to do something about it, guys. We need to get together, talk about it, try to do something about it because we don't deserve this as black, African American gamers and streamers. We do not deserve this, guys. We are not bothering nobody. All we want to do is get away from all this, and gaming helps us get away from the pain and suffering that's going on today in racism, in the black communities and everything. Okay. But and I will say this before I leave. Yes, it doesn't matter what color you are, okay? But if you have committed a crime, okay, if you have committed a crime, you have to abide by the laws and you have to pay for it, okay? You have to. If you get caught robbing a store, stealing a car, something like that, yes, you need to pay for your crime. But it is not a crime, all right, to be a black African American streamer, women and men, and gamer, and have to put up with racism on your channels and on your streaming channel. You know what I mean? If I'm a black man out here trying to cut grass, okay, and I'm not bothering anybody, I'm not trying to commit any crimes or anything. I'm just trying to make some money as a young man. If I was a young man again, and I'm scared thinking that I can't go out and make some money because some race soldier is going to get a phone call, come and try to find a way to end my life because they don't like me because of the color of my skin, which is the dumbest shit in the world. We are human beings like everybody else. We sleep, eat, and go to the bathroom like everybody else. Okay? We have feelings too, families. Okay? And we should not be discriminated against in gaming, all right, in streaming, and anything we do. Okay? And I wanted to make this video, and I hope you guys take something from this. And maybe some way you can help combat racism in gaming and streaming because we don't deserve that. All right, so I'm going to get going, guys. I will see you guys later on the Exile podcast with my brothers, man. But you guys have a good day. I want to thank everybody for rocking out with your boy Sega Man on my Xbox Alpha podcast. And I will continue to rock out on my podcast and on my channel. No racism, no names are going to stop me from doing anything. I can do whatever I want to do. So you guys need to think that way also. Stay strong, all right, and combat racism. Peace and love. Xbox for life, guys. We don't die, we multiply. Outro.